Are you in love with a hoe? Who knows? You, my nigga, might be in love with a hoe. So yeah,
African American king. He inspired me to chase the American dream. With a mama mentality, I can spread my wings, so I believed I can fly. Hey, but I hate to see my nigga die, especially up in the sky. It make me cry.
If you have kids 12 and under and they on social media, you're on the way to being a failure. Pretty much, you're failing. You're failing at being a parent. You know, you're not a complete failure just yet, but
you're on your way.
You're on your way. You know, and I'm just telling you this harsh truth so you can understand that I'm coming from a good place. If I didn't tell you this way, you probably wouldn't even pay the fuck attention. Right. So just know that I love you, and I want you to do better, and I want your kids to be better than you and everybody else in their fucking life, because they don't deserve the shit that they going through. They don't deserve to see the shit that they see on a daily basis.
And all that shit getting filled up in their brain.
They don't deserve none of that shit. They got self-esteem issues. They eat a lot, so they overweight. They unhealthy.
They already addicted to porn.
Addicted to video games. Addicted to movies and television. Addicted to media.
Right.
Addicted to social media. And I think that's the worst part.
Well,
the video games is okay. When I was growing up, I mean, I still kind of ended up kind of fucked up. So I ain't going to even act like I'm completely immune to the shit. But I can only imagine what the fucking
right. At least it's like a video game though. Like which all of them ain't bad. But they definitely not as bad as what it wasn't even just the video games. Like Pokemon.
It wasn't even just the video games. It was just life in general. It was life being a fucking black man in America. Right. It was life being a nigga in Warren County, being a nerd in Warren County, being a fucking outcast. It was being a gamer, being whatever, being fucking smart. Like it was everything, you know.
Yeah,
it was everything. So what being short, being skinny.
But merge that. What you talking about? What you mean? What they doing with social media?
So the point I'm making is the social media played an even bigger role with the new kids.
So you said, okay, I get it. So what you saying is, basically what you saying is, imagine if you had social media back then. So the kids that are kind of like you, that's on social media, probably getting bullied and tortured and shit like that.
Yeah,
got you.
They getting 10 times worse. It's 10 times. No, I ain't even talking about the bullying. I'm just saying they experience with life is probably 10 times worse than mine because they didn't get to go outside and play like me. They didn't have a big neighborhood where they can go and ride the bikes. Mm-hmm. Like I'm explaining my childhood right now. This is what shit I did in my childhood. I rode bikes. I rode skateboard. I rode my skateboard. I went down the street and explored. I went in the woods sometimes and explored. I fucking hung out with my friends outside and played football and played basketball.
The first time I met you, nigga, you was driving a tricycle.
And went to my cousin's house and did the same shit plus more, you know. And I remember when I got the tricycle wheels took off my bike. I remember when
you was on the 2 wheels. I remember that shit, nigga. I remember that shit.
I did a lot of shit. I remember playing in the snow.
I remember you was addicted to oodles and noodles.
I remember when it snowed, like they had that really big snow and it was like 3 feet of fucking snow.
Oh yeah.
And I was down up to my fucking neck in snow almost, but I went outside with socks on my hands because it was like the biggest snow of my lifetime and I was like 8. And so I enjoyed the fuck out of that shit.
Pokemon cards.
Just the Pokemon cards, Pokemon games, Yu-Gi-Oh cards. All of that shit, like,
bro, go ahead, get your shit off. Man,
Are kids doing any of this shit nowadays? Is it just you give them an iPad when they 2, and then they graduate to the iPhone when they 5? Like, what is it? Like, do they just play in their apps all day? Do they just download new apps every day and new video games every month and new game consoles every year? And new cell phones every year.
So let me
the same social media apps that we use.
Let me chime in because I mean I got where you went at. You came at the parents' necks for real with everything overall. But stealing from Willoughby's, oh man, don't get me started.
I feel like we as parents are depriving our children of the same childhood we was afforded. Yeah. And although our childhoods wasn't the best, they still was better than what the fuck, man. They still better than what the fuck I see now going on nowadays.
We wasn't stuck on our phones. We wasn't.
Yeah, if you want to give them some fun and entertainment, give them a video game console. A Game Boy, yeah. Like she's a fucking Nintendo DS or something, or Nintendo Switch. Something that they can still kind of be within reality while also still having a game at the same time and not being wrapped up in social fucking media.
Well, see,
shit they don't even need to see.
So this is the thing. If you want your kids to have a phone, that's completely fine, because there's nothing wrong with them having a phone. They'll be able to contact you or whatever the case may be. They do have monitoring devices or apps or whatever you could put on their phone and see it. But let's make a separation of actually just having a phone and social media. Like, your kids should not have Instagram. Like, we ain't talking about big kids. We talking about little kids. They shouldn't have no Instagram. They shouldn't have no Snapchat. They shouldn't have no Facebook. What really started this conversation, I made a post about TikTok. See, when TikTok first started, like my son, for example, my son is 9 years old. My son was never allowed to have no Instagram or no Facebook or no Snapchat or none of that shit, Twitter, and would never had been. So, but when TikTok came out, everybody just automatically just jumped on the wave, like, oh, TikTok is for the kids. We just pushed that to the kids, TikTok for kids. So I let my son have TikTok, okay? So he had TikTok since it started. And he was making TikToks. He was a TikTok kid. But then, like, probably around like October, I grabbed his phone. I grabbed the phone and looked at the TikTok. And with TikTok, you don't have to even follow people. They just show you the videos they want to fucking show you. So I scroll one time, it's a girl twerking. Scroll 2 times, it's a girl twerking. Scroll 3 times, some little bullshit. Scroll again, it's somebody up there having a conversation about fucking or like some little joke. And I just keep scrolling. I'm like, half of the shit up there is like adult content. Right there immediately. I said, take that shit off your phone. Take it off. You know what I'm saying? Take TikTok off. He started crying. He did. Bro, he loved it.
How long had he had the app at that point?
I mean, probably a few months already. Because again, when it started, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking it's for kids. So when he got his phone, that's the one social media or app that I did allow him to get was TikTok. Because in my mind, TikTok is for the kids. So I knew this. I found it out a while ago, but I just made that announcement.
I feel like adults been using TikTok longer than kids. Adults is how TikTok got popular, I'm sure.
Yeah, but
I just ain't did enough research to confirm that. But
that's not what I'm saying.
They just took it over.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, listen, you're not a parent.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, I'm not crazy. All of us, all the parents, we were all confused. We all thought that not saying that TikTok wasn't for adults as well, but we just felt like TikTok was kid friendly. TikTok was for the kids. TikTok was something that the kids, they get on and do a little dance. You know what I'm saying?
But they have all types of shit on TikTok.
Listen to me. Okay, listen.
It's not like it's filtered. No social network.
Bro, that's not what we discussing. It ain't up for discussion. Trust me. Trust me. Parents thought TikTok was cool for kids, and almost every parent. Listen to me.
I mean, I ain't gonna stunt.
Every parent.
I probably would have let my kid. I probably would have let my kid get a TikTok if I was a parent right now. Just offer, like I said, and then
that's all I'm saying.
Once I would have checked the shit like you did,
that's it. That's all I'm saying.
The same shit.
That's all I'm saying.
I ain't even gonna
TikTok
stunt.
didn't come out like we didn't for whatever reason. What you're saying is common sense, yes, but it's also in hindsight. What I'm saying is when TikTok come out, we as adults and parents, we did not immediately throw TikTok in the same bag as Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. I was more so like, this is for me. Yeah. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can't have social media. TikTok came out.
Musically and shit like that. It got big with them teenage white girls.
Dancing,
it got big with them teenagers, them teenage white girls and white boys. And black girls and black boys.
At least it was a sign for children. I thought it started for kids too. Regardless of what it started for or who, you know what I'm saying, that ain't even the discussion. Because we all was bamboozled. I'm not the only one who had my son on TikTok. I'm probably one of the first niggas who actually took their kid off of TikTok. And I'm sure after my post the other day, a lot more people kind of woke up to it. I hope so. Like, but that's the point of this conversation right now is
kids are getting fucked up by
kids don't need to be on TikTok. It's
kids that depressed.
But see, but what I don't think
and like literally like they just aren't happy with themselves.
I don't think
because it's social media.
But in terms of percentages,
unrealistic expectations.
I don't think there's a huge percentage of young kids, like 7, I'm talking like 7, 8, 9, there is not a huge percentage of 7, 8, 9-year-olds who have Facebook profiles and Twitter accounts and Instagram pages. That's what I'm saying. TikTok though,
Instagram is different. No. If you would have said
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
If you would have said Facebook and Twitter, I would agree. But I put Instagram in the same boat as I put TikTok.
Okay.
Instagram was the first social media network you were liable to see a fucking 5, 6-year-old, 7-year-old with an account on.
I ain't
like. I seen plenty 7, 8-year-olds in my fucking family with Instagram accounts, and I'm sad to admit that shit.
I feel you.
I really.
But okay. Will you agree to this? TikTok, at least how it started, was way more childish in a sense than Instagram. Like, I feel like when Instagram came out, every single person that was on social media, period, like Facebook or Twitter or whatever, we instantly got on Instagram. Versus with TikTok, everybody didn't jump on TikTok. A lot of people looked at it like, oh, this is for the kids. So it might have been a lot of kids on Instagram, but I feel like TikTok, and y'all back me up here. I just feel like TikTok was way more.
TikTok was more marketed to the kids.
That's all I'm saying.
Than any other social network.
That's all I'm saying.
But ain't that part of the fucking plan at the end of the day? If you see they trying to trap your ass, you see they got the motherfucking trap door open and shit. They got the bear trap right there. Your ass gonna waltz right into the shit.
But that's what we're saying. That's
what
we're doing.
Keep on making more kid friendly shit on social media, or kid friendly shit.
And then they put it
They put YouTube Kids, even, for example. I recommend somebody the other day.
What did you think about YouTube Kids?
Bullshit on YouTube Kids.
Because you know why?
You know why?
Kids. Because when we upload these YouTube videos, you know one of the questions they ask?
Is it for kids?
I
always put no.
I put no, but do you know how easy I could just put, it's for kids. And that's why that's some bullshit. Yeah. That's why YouTube Kids is some bullshit. That's why the TikTok shit is some bullshit. Because at the end of the day, it's like you could just put in no. Hold on, this is perfect. I'm glad you said this. He said, ain't no difference in when we were little and you popping the tape that you got out your parents' room that said Mrs. Doubtfire and it ended up being Big Booty Maze. I'm gonna tell you the difference. Because I used to do that. My dad, he kept a flick. Feel me? What was that shit? B&D video and goddamn Norlana.
Oh yeah,
they had the back room.
Yeah, then they changed the movie gallery.
Movie gallery. Oh yeah. So Najee, I'm glad you chimed in. I'm glad you chimed in right now, Najee. How many times did we fucking go and
find that shit? Delete that shit, nigga.
What? He fucking hate TikTok.
Delete that
because his kids right got it.
Delete that shit off my phone. That's what I thought you were
look, let me say that because Najee, I'm glad he chimed in right now. We talking about flicks, nigga. We talking about porn movies, the VHS tapes. Okay, we talking about my dad used to have them shits in his fucking drawer, in the top drawer, and they was hidden from us. Okay, they was hidden. This is important to note now, Jamal. Them shits was hidden for us. You know why they was hidden? When they hidden, you know what that means? You have no fucking business watching this, son. If you watch this, you in trouble, son. If you watch this, you are disobeying me, son.
I knew where the stash.
You knew where the stash was at, okay? But again, it was stashed away. So do not. So that's my point. He says it ain't no difference. It is a big fucking difference than finding the stash and sneaking to watch some shit versus me saying, here, son, get the TikTok on your phone. Go ahead, do your dance. It's a big fucking difference. Big fucking difference. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. So it's not saying, listen, you can't keep your kid from sneaking and doing something. If they want to try to sneak and watch some porn or whatever, that's a difference versus we putting it in their hand and saying, here, go off, son. Go watch the Busted Challenge. They fucking now when they finish.
Bust it.
They fucking now. You ain't seen that when they when they turn up.
I only seen one girl fucking. I seen another one.
Najee said, man, we used to watch this shit out of them. Believe it.
Hey, bro, kids nowadays can just pull up motherfucking Pornhub.
Oh yeah, on the phone. But that's when it goes to the content blockers. That's when it comes to the filter safe and the blockers that you put on the phone.
Oh, the age you put the age blockers. So the age blockers block the website.
Bro, I can do that on my Mac. I can make it so that I can do it on your phone. Like I can restrict that shit so that.
But see, a lot of parents ain't doing this.
They're
shit.
not.
A lot of parents ain't doing that shit.
That's the conversation that we having. The conversation ain't saying that your kids shouldn't have their phone.
I would know if I had a kid. Don't get me wrong. If I had kids with a phone at that age, I would have had already looked this shit up and been on it. But
see that it's a big difference. They not sneaking. They on TikTok live and direct. And Instagram live and direct.
Up their social media.
They up there.
You see how much you thought your 8-year-old girl.
Yeah, they up there for real. Kids nowadays can unblock that shit. Listen, there ain't no excuse for no parents because you literally, especially because most parents pay their child phone bill.
Yeah, you should be on.
Most parents have the same account.
If your kid live with you,
exactly.
Nigga, you should be on that phone every week just off rip.
Yeah, let me see your motherfucking your history.
Yeah,
if you got some.
Let me see what apps is on your phone or what apps you done downloaded. Go to the app store and see what apps you done downloaded.
Nighttime, let me see that shit before you go to bed. Let me have it. You'll get it.
Let me turn on the parental controls and the screen time on your apps. Let me make sure you only get.
Appreciate it, Jaquan. We'll be on YouTube when it's done.
Hey, I love you, Cheek. You my nigga. It's my best friend right there, y'all.
There we go, Jewel Hunt. That's where the mistake comes in. Parents not filtering, and that's what this conversation about. Parents really not just paying attention at all. You just put this nasty ass porn device in your kid's palm, and you let them go to work literally with their fucking palm. And a lot of kids, especially the younger ones, they ain't necessarily had their innocence taken from them yet. But this internet shit is going to take it from them. So you most definitely want to pay more attention. But all I'm saying is the certain, like social media, them apps, they shouldn't be up there, period. That's the first thing. So I'm not saying that's the end all be all. Like, hey, take them off TikTok, they'll be fine. That's where it begins. Take them off, that stuff like that, that's the easy shit. Take them off TikTok, make sure no Instagrams, no Snapchat, unless when they like 13, 14, 15, hey, do what you do. But anyone, my son, he don't need no fucking TikTok. He don't need no Instagram. He need no Snapchat. He need no Twitter. And then the rest of it, we'll deal with it as far as putting a filter or a block on the sites and the Google search and all that shit like that. But I'm just saying, it's no excuse, man. There's no excuse. And this the other thing too. And I like that. Kids is way sneakier than us. This is the thing. You do what you can and you control what you can. Whatever you can't control, then you can't control it. So if your child is doing shit that you can't control, like for you sleep and he grab the phone and he do this with fuck it, you can't control. But there are some things that you can control, and a lot of parents are not even controlling what they can. That's all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not just that my daughters don't even want me to touch their phones.
I got a lot.
Think about that.
Yeah.
Think about that. If my daughter don't want me to touch her phone, the first thing I'm finna do is snatch that motherfucker and say, put your fucking code in.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
So, I mean, it's all at the end of the day, it's all about what you're willing to let go and let them get away with. And I'm not a parent, but I know that once you instill a certain type of behavior in them or allow them to get away with a certain amount of shit over a certain amount of time, it's gonna be harder and harder to get them right.
Jules says
because
some parents
they think that they entitled to the shit at that point.
Yeah,
you've been letting them on there for years. If you've been letting them on there fucking do that thing for years and you ain't been saying shit for years,
appreciate that at least.
Why the fuck they all of a sudden they gonna like, what the fuck are you? I'm like 2 years older than when you let me start doing this shit. Get the fuck out my face, like. And if they don't, they just gonna cry, like.
But hey, but even if they cry, because like I said, my son cried when I took TikTok off because he was allowed to get TikTok before. It don't matter. He'll get over it. He'll play his Xbox tomorrow, and that's cool. Dot is the motherfucking father of the year. I felt that. Thank you, Jamal. Yeah, that's where the ass whoopings come in. Thank you, Jamal. Salute to another great father. Man, y'all stop trying to be your kids' friends all the time. Whoop their ass sometimes.
Yeah.
I got my ass towed up so many times. You feel me? And I like that too, Jamal. Ain't no fucking code. If you can swipe, you can't. If I can't swipe, you can't type. I like that. Ain't no fucking code. The fuck you mean a code? Privacy. Facts. But yeah, y'all. A lot of parents are too, like Jewel Hunt said. A lot of parents are too busy trying to be the friend instead of the parent. And you know what I'm saying? And that's fucked up, you know what I'm saying? Because that right there, that's gonna lead to them being so fucked up when life get real. Cause life gonna get real. And they gonna think everything come easy. They're not gonna know how to deal with any type of negative hardship or anything that opposes them at all. They're not gonna be able to deal with it. So I already know I got my ass whooped growing up. I'm sure everybody watching this got their ass whooped growing up. And you know what I'm saying? I ain't had to whoop my kid too much, but I will fuck him up, and he know that. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't nothing wrong with it. And like a lot of people be afraid that their kids gonna be mad at them or hate them. And I have said this before, like I hate having to always be the bad guy. But if his mama wants his grandma, then I will gladly, because you know what? The next day they'll be over that shit, man. Like go buy him some ice cream, go get him a fucking Travis Scott meal. He be happy as shit.
Ain't no more Travis Scott meals. Them shit's out the window.
Nah, them shit still hitting.
What the fuck?
But you put me on it.
So
you put me on it.
How I put you on it?
Think about. You remember what you told me when I said them Travis Scott meals was too fucking expensive? It was about 3-4 months ago.
So I told you what the order.
What the real Travis Scott meal is?
Yeah.
Just order that shit and bring it to him. Like, here you go, son. Travis Scott meal on deck. Fucking what is it? A quarter pounder with mustard
and barbecue, got barbecue sauce on it.
Yeah,
it's got like an extra bun or some shit.
It's a fucking Travis Scott meal. Play rodeo while you eat it.